Hello, everybody. Welcome to Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. This is the world famous Sipping Den. And you know what I do on this channel? I review everything that has anything to do with coffee and alcohol. And I can't even describe this series, how much fun it is. It is a 50-state coffee journey USA, where I'm reviewing one coffee from all 50 states. Now, it took me a year of research to find the perfect coffee houses. And it's taken me a whole nother year to post them because I only post them one a week every Sunday. So I love doing these coffees, finding these coffees, doing the research, and finally coming up with what coffee house is going to represent each state. And today, ContempoRoast is going to represent Ohio. ContempoRoast. Check that out. Let's talk about this company, shall we? All right, got some information here. I've already done the research. So I want to share it with you. What caught me on this ContempoRoast? ContempoRoast is a coffee shop and roastery in southwestern Ohio between Dayton and Cincinnati. Very familiar with that area. I live in Kentucky. This is just north. It's an adjacent state. Oh, yeah. They are independent, family-run business owned by a mother and son. I like that. See, Mindy Hofbauer is the mother and is an Air Force veteran. All right, so there you go. There's another mark in a positive direction. She handles marketing, communications, vendor relations, and wholesale accounts. Her son, Andy Hofbauer, handles roasting, bean selection, and coffee shop operations. He's doing a good job, I'll tell you that right. Her husband, Greg Hofbauer, also works for the business, managing the financials and other business aspects, as well as roasting and working farmers markets and other events with Andy. So see, they're out there hustling, but they're getting big now because they're good. They're real good. ContempoRoast believes one of their most important products is exceptional customer service. Yeah, because I've talked to them on the phone. Anytime, pick it up, talk to you about whatever you want to talk about. Whether you're a cafe guest, an online customer, that's what I was, or a wholesale client. And by the way, I'm going to visit this place because this ain't too far from me. A couple hours, but it's going to be worth the trip. Their baristas are second to none, and their Google reviews reflect this. Yes, that's another way I pick these coffee houses, by their reviews. Check those out. This business highly values their employees, offering health, dental, vision, HSA with match, 401k with match, paid time off, and other benefits. See, there's another plus. When you get family owned like that, and they're a stellar family, there's no better place to work. There's no better place to work. They also value the coffee producers and are highly selective about where they obtain their coffee beans, only working with exporters who use direct trade, so the growers make a living wage. Currently, they source their unroasted beans from Forest Collective, Sucafina, and Cafe Creole, if I said it correct. ContempoRoast is also interested in sustainable practices. They have the greenest roaster currently on the market. They use real dishes in the cafe. I like that anyway. When you get the real dishes and the real porcelain cups. Something about it. That's the way you used to drink it with Grandma, right? You didn't drink it out of a styrofoam cup, I can tell you that right now. They use real, and their coffee pods, we're going to talk about that. K-Cups are fully compostable and provide more coffee per pod than a typical K-Cup, giving the customer a much better end product. There's more to it than that. They have excellent K-Cups. They have one coffee shop and roastery. That's what I'm going to visit. And they're regulars at local farmers markets during the warmer months. Where they aim to grow their business is through their wholesale and coffee bean sales. You can find ContempoRoast coffee served at the local Natural History Museum. That's huge. And nearby Recplex, and even on the grocery store shelves. See? And I've been enjoying this coffee for a week now. I'll tell you what, the bag they sent it in, it smelled so good. I couldn't stop smelling it. I really, it was unbelievable. It was absolutely unbelievable. So this is the Oro blend. And the Oro blend tells you all kinds of stuff right all over it, right there. Tells you everything you ever need to know about it. Gives you a roasting date on the back. This comes from, it tells you the region in Colombia, the region in Brazil. Tells you the importers. We went through some of them. Tells you the process, natural, anaerobic, and natural. Tells you the altitude the beans were grown at 1,100 to 1,350 meters. 100% whole Arabica beans. I mean, you can't ask for any more information than what's on here. You really can't. It even gives you tasting notes. And the notes, whoever did this, is very in tune to what my palate is, because I get these notes, okay? I usually don't. But over the week, I've been looking at them. So they're talking milk chocolate. Yes, definitely chocolate. Pecan is nutty. Whether or not you get pecan, you'll get some kind of nut. It's very delicious. They say passion fruit. I say fruit. And when they say clean finish, I think what they mean is the fact that there's no bitterness or lingering on the end. You get all those flavors, and then you get those flavors on the finish, and then it just fades away. No bitterness, no excessive acid. It's an unbelievably good cup of coffee. All right, so let's see. What else do we have? What did they send me? I've been Diamond Dark. Diamond Dark. See, I got some smaller ones too to go with these. See, the Diamond Dark, I wrote down some notes myself on these so I wouldn't forget when I did the review. Diamond Dark, I'm not seeing it where I wrote it down. Well, we'll have to skip that one right now. I don't know if I must have left it upstairs. Dang it. How about this one? Oh, the sugar cane decaf. Yeah, sugar cane. You ever do decaf? For those of you that like decaf, this is the one for you. So, this is decaf. This is some of their notes with my notes put in of what I've tasted. This is a decaf you drink because it tastes so good. That is absolutely correct. Not because you have to. Unlike many decaffeinated varieties, which use cheaper, low-quality beans, the growers of El Virgil Estate have created a high-quality decaf, one that uses a blend of hand-picked red and yellow Caturra beans, which are then sugarcane processed to remove most of the caffeine without sacrificing coffee's natural sweetness. It tells you the region, Colombia, the producers, the farm, El Virgil, the trail, how high it goes, the process, which in this case, EA, sugarcane decaffeination, the varieties of beans, red and yellow, Caturra, and the exporter, Forest Collective. Wow. This one I wrote down had, again, another fruitiness to it, a sweetness, like a toffee. It had spice, nutmeg, cinnamon. It had an almond, and again, chocolate, and of course it has a slightly sweet finish when I was drinking that. I mean, they've got some unbelievable. I'm going to actually do some separate reviews of these coffees as opposed to the series itself, because I want to give more attention to some of their individual ones. I've got 4 or 5 of them. That's how good they are. Now, let me talk about these pods. I did a whole video on coffee pods and how they make them go stale on purpose, a lot of the ones you buy, so they don't expand the gas. They want the gas to expand off, and then they put it in the pod and seal it with the metal on top of the plastic. And they have to do that so it doesn't explode the top. So you're getting stale coffee if it's fresh, so to speak, let alone if it's sat on the shelf forever. The way they do it here is, see how they do this? They put pods in here, seal it right away. This is it's like, because the gas is coming off, because it's fresh. They put it in. So when I did my thing on pods, I said some of the things that would make it better, because pods aren't always the greatest if you use a Cura cup, and one of the things they can't control is the heat that comes out and extracts it. But they controlled everything else. They put more coffee in here than you're going to get in a standard pod. More. It's freshly roasted. See? High quality coffee, freshly roasted, and more of it. they've killed it. And instead of being in a being stale, they sell it to you fresh. And instead of being in a plastic, like putting this in a piece of plastic, which is horrible, it's in this beautiful compostable, the whole thing, mesh right here. Just comes out, extracts it beautifully. I've used their pods. If you got to do pods, this is what you want. This is what you want right here. Go on their website, check them out. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be this hot on them if it weren't this good. And until I tasted, I didn't know. I did the research. I figured it was probably going to be pretty good. It's excellent. It's excellent. I hit another homer with this. I really did. So let's talk about Ohio. Some fun facts of Ohio. What's the nickname of Ohio? It's known as the Buckeye State. That is because of the buckeye trees that are common in the Ohio River Valley. The Ohio buckeye is a state tree, and its nut resembles a buck's eye. Birthplace of aviation. That's cool. They have a heck of an aviation museum there, by the way. Unbelievable. Ohio is known for the birthplace of aviation because the Wright brothers created plans for the first airplane in their Dayton bicycle shop. Unique flag. Ohio's state flag is different from other state flags because it has a broad pennant shape and a distinctive pattern. 50% of Americans live within 500-mile radius of Columbus, Ohio, the state's capital. That includes me. Notable Ohioans. U.S. presidents. 8 U.S. presidents from Ohio. Some of them were born here or there in Ohio. William Henry Harrison, Ulysses S. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, James A. Garfield, Benjamin Harrison, William McKinley, and William H. Taft, and Warren G. Harding. That's impressive. Famous Ohio inventors, Thomas Edison. He's also from New Jersey. I'm not sure. I know he has a lab in New Jersey as well. And you know about him and all his patents. Orville and Wilbur Wright, we know about them. First automobile self-starter was invented by Charles Kettering. John William Lambert, first gasoline-powered single-cylinder automobile. The cash register by James Ritty. Vacuum cleaner, Murray Spangler. And his relative Hoover. What else we got? All kinds of stuff here, man. Teflon was invented there. Chewing gum was invented there. First traffic light was invented there. They have astronauts. Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon. He carried a piece of the Wright flyer in his pocket. See. Imagine in a short span to carry a piece of the Wright brothers' first plane on the Apollo mission. That's cool. 20 further astronauts are also Ohioans, including John Glenn and Shannon Williams. Oh, wow. Ohio athletes, they got a lot of them. LeBron James, Jesse Owens. These are some of the real famous ones. Simon Biles, Jack Nicklaus, Pete Rose, Archie Griffin. And they have some, the Pro Football Hall of Fame is located in Ohio. Hopewell Ceremonial Earthworks is Ohio's only UNESCO World Heritage Site, UNESCO, and one of just 25 in the U.S. masterpieces of human creative genius. The Hopewell Ceremonial Earthworks are gigantic earthen enclosures built by Ohio's indigenous people 2,000 years ago. They were a place of ceremony and connected the cosmos by alignments to key risings and settings of the moon and sun. Ohio's a cool state, but the main thing that really I'm concerned about is this coffee. And I'm asking you now, go to their website, check out their coffees, order some. If you live there, don't miss this place. Don't miss this place. Google this place and give it a visit. Maybe you'll see me there because I am 100% going. I promise you that. I love the coffee, everything about it. Check it out, and I'll see you on the next one. Check out the series. It's very interesting.